Hi everyone, this is Andrea Dombecki, and today I will be doing a live recorded version of my podcast episode. So I'm Andrea Dombecki, and this is Angel Life Makeover, and we are going to talk about Ascension unicorn light codes today. We're going to be working with the unicorns, bringing in quantum abundance. I feel the unicorns are bringing in powerful codes for the heart and soul right now as we ascend. And ascension is happening for us. Ascension is evolution, rapid shifting in consciousness, the awakening of our higher powers, the outward changes of human society, of human awareness. And the unicorns are great allies during this time to celebrate working with the unicorns. Right now, I am just starting this Saturday, the Unicorn Healer Course 2025. And this is a fun thing to do because I've done a Unicorn Healer course about 10 years ago-ish. And so they really wanted to come in again with their signature course to attune us to unicorn energy healing, unicorn channeling, connecting deeply with our unicorn guides. And really, it's a shout out to those that really connect with the unicorns, that we want to say yes to our unicorn guides, to dive in deeply, to work with them and spend time with them. So I've created this 3-week container for us. You can check that out on my website or my Facebook group, Angel Fairy Healing with Andrea Dombecki. And it's a 3-week course. We are working with the unicorns. And I also offer an upgrade VIP package where you can have some personal unicorn reading sessions with me where we dive deep, connecting you with your unicorn past lives, connecting you with your unicorn guides, and really bringing in deeper levels of that energy healing. So I'm excited to start that class. And I invite those of you that are guided to come be there with me. It's a 3-week class live on Zoom, and it will be recorded. So I wanted to check in with everyone, see how you're doing, bring in some beautiful unicorn healing energy for this spring. I do feel the unicorns come in around this time. It's like every year when I look around June, May, I'm always doing unicorn things, unicorn channelings, unicorn classes. So I do feel it's almost like an astrological thing where maybe the unicorn portals are open this time of year. So let's take a moment to connect with our unicorn guides and bring in whatever they wanted to bring in today, because they really kept saying light codes. They're bringing in ascension light codes, which are like pockets of higher consciousness, uh, unicorn light healing frequencies to shift our mind, shift our being. They're also bringing in what they called quantum abundance, triangulation, which I see as a way that they are helping us to shift our mindset and like kind of upgrade our timeline when it comes to abundance, when it comes to thriving, when it comes to soul bliss. And I'm super excited to connect with the unicorns when it comes to that. And so as we connect with the unicorns today, I want you to really be open, release your mind, and just allow them to come in. They're working with your heart chakra. They're working with the regular heart chakra, the high heart chakra, and they say that the high heart chakra is the gateway to the soul bliss. That's your personal magic, your ability to see the expanded possibilities of reality, the good things, that higher vibration. And when we go into those higher vibrations of 5D, we no longer see good and bad. We're kind of swimming in the oneness and the bliss, and the unicorns live on that vibration. Now, as humans ascend, we are moving towards that state, towards that vibration. That's our ultimate goal, but we're yo-yoing back and forth right now. So I want to start to call in some of the unicorn guides. Some of the unicorn guides that came in today were the pink rose unicorns, the white pixie unicorns. They're little unicorns, the golden unicorns, the silver unicorns, the rainbow frequency unicorns, unicorn elders, unicorn queen, just bringing in all of these beautiful unicorn ancestors, unicorn guides, unicorn soul family. I've also seen lilac unicorn. I've seen unicorns connected to the flower kingdom. So we're just kind of opening our mind, connecting with our unicorn guides and bringing in their beautiful ascension light codes for us today. And so I want you to just receive. This is a time for you to receive and connect with the Unicorn Kingdom. I connected deeply with the Unicorn Kingdom about, I think, 18 years ago. About 18 years ago, I was introduced to a unicorn guide consciously, and then the rest was history. I felt like I was coming home, that I really wanted to, connect with the unicorns after that all the time because it felt like I was really coming home to soul family. And then I was started to be guided to share that joy with others and to hold that space to connect and attune and journey together. So let's do that now. Let's connect with our unicorn guides, connect with their messages of ascension. They're talking about creativity. They're talking about change in life direction. They're talking about faith along the path, like blind faith in our path and in our change of direction, which I always love to call pivoting. Maybe you're having a pivot in career or where you live or in friendships or relationships, and we're having to be flexible. We're having to think on our feet, but most of all, we're having to have that I can do it flexible attitude that, you know what? The universe is for me. The solutions are coming through, and I am going to figure it out because I'm always see the ultimate goal, which is my highest timeline, right? That is always our ultimate goal. We can have a million excuses about why we can't thrive, but the bottom line is you're believing that you can't thrive. So we have to change that core belief system to say, yes, I can thrive and I will thrive. And that's my vision of reality. So the unicorns, I always see them standing side by side, two white ones. They're bringing in courage. They're guardians. They help the gentle souls. They're helping light worker leaders right now. So I wanted to create this podcast to just kind of open that gateway for everyone to remember to connect with the Unicorn Kingdom. They are reaching out to you. Can you feel them with your heart and soul? Do you feel connected to them? Are you seeing unicorn synchronicities? Do they want to journey with you? Because many are having spiritual awakenings right now. So that means that we can access the medicine of the astral realms faster, more with more clarity, more efficiency, and but we have to guide that. So we have to think, oh, where do I want to go on the astral realms? I want to go visit the unicorns and bring in heart and soul healing. I want to activate my creativity. Unicorns are guardians of children. They're guardians of sacred forests and places. They guard the innocent people. So connecting with the unicorns is really great if you feel like the world is harsh, if you felt like left alone, maybe you don't have a lot of support on earth, connecting with the unicorns is great for you. So let's connect with the unicorns, feel the unicorns, and just I always, inspire everyone to have their own personal experience. I'm holding space for us to connect with the unicorns, and then I want you guys to continue to do that. Connect on your own, get your own messages, practice on your own, and have that personal experience. So we're connecting with the light codes of the unicorns. They're bringing in crown chakra healing. They're bringing in heart chakra healing. They're bringing in DNA upgrades. They're bringing in rainbow light frequencies, pink ray frequencies, silver gold frequencies. They also work with the fairy and angel realms and the nature realms. They're connected to all those realms. They go between the realms. So connecting with the unicorns and really looking at how we communicate with them, because I felt like it was almost like animal communication where we're getting impulses of energy, but they're really great compasses of the truth, right? There's no like too many words or masks or lies. Like a lot of us humans, we don't even know how we really feel, right? We make up all these masks and lies, and the unicorns just get straight to the point. This is what we love, this is good, this is bad for you, this is the direction you need to go. So they're great at just getting us in touch with that inner compass that's like definite yes, right? Your creativity, your true life purpose, your soul family will all be a definite yes in your life. And we want to get on that trajectory of the definite yes, that treasure map, that map of, oh, this little activity sparks me. And then I'm going to move to the next spark and then the next spark. And that could be the guidance to read a specific book, go a certain place, study something, and then that is going to lead you to something else and something else. And that is how I find we heal ourselves and evolve ourselves. Because in the lower realms, we can get into my life's impossible, right? I don't have the answers. And so the unicorns are really helping us to get out of those feelings of being stuck, being without options, feeling like we can't solve things. They're helping us to release all of those ego concepts and get into the soul knowing of the inner compass and the inner path. And so they're helping us so much right now. And so I want you to just kind of connect with them and ask them to help in special ways that you need help. I know for me, it was about luck. Maybe you felt like, oh, I've had a lot of challenges, and what if my luck never turns around? And I was really thinking about this, how like bad luck can be contagious sometimes, right? Like one thing goes wrong, and then if you react to it, you attract more, and then you're kind of drowning in weird human problems. And so I was really thinking, oh, how do we get out of that and just snap out of that and say, no, I'm going to fix this problem. And then after that, I'm going to attract lots of good luck. And I'm not going to give this negative energy and attention, right? I'm going to step back onto my path of luck, of magic, of universal connection, universal bliss, and quantum unicorn abundance. So I wanted to mention this and activate this in everyone. It feels like a triangle uh, healing symbol with unicorns in there, and it's a triangulation of rainbow quantum energy of abundance that the unicorns are helping us to like move through this portal where we can flip our mindset and attract miracles. And for every, thing that we think is stressful or has gone wrong, we can use it as a pivot to bring in more light, right? So what I like to do is, okay, got this issue, right? I'm going to use an example. I have a big bill, a big problem, right? And we might look at it as a problem, but the unicorns look at it as a way to amplify our faith, right? If we have an issue, a human obstacle, and we need help, the unicorns are helping us to bring in like 10 times more good energy to transform us, right? Because that problem, right, we look at it as a human problem, but is it? Or is it a gateway to like endless quantum shifts, right? So every human problem is a gateway to higher consciousness, higher abundance, if we look at it that way through that shift in perception. So I want you to look at that. Suppose you can't find your perfect job or partner, or you have lots of debts, or you don't know where to move, or you're not sure about your future, whatever that is. I want you to look at all of the energy around that and the concept of that. Then we're working with the unicorns to kind of bring in healing to that, like times 10. Like we're going to flip that energy and bring in solutions times 10, right? So the energy of perfect love, perfect work, thriving finances, health, um, perfect places to live, perfect future, right? So we're going to use any human fear as a way to focus on the opposites. The unicorns are helping us to have that thriving consciousness and look at every human challenge as a gateway to expand that positive energy of faith and mastery of quantum creation and quantum pathways, right? Because sometimes we do have to sit in even just the fear of the worst case scenarios until we can pull ourselves out and then neutralize that and get on the highest timeline. So the unicorns are helping us with that path right now, helping us on that path upwards. I'm seeing like a path up to a castle, right? And maybe you have obstacles along the way, but ultimately we're going to reach that castle with the unicorns, which represents our higher consciousness. So I want you to just feel as an empath the consciousness of the unicorns, because that's mostly the way they work with me as an empath, to shift into a lighter, more positive vibration and to walk with me through my human life, inspire me, bless me, boost my courage. They are amazing comforters, healers, guides, and they hold this higher consciousness of heaven. So working with the unicorns, I'm going to talk about the unicorn totems, the swan, the apple tree, the alicorn, which is the unicorn horn, and the legends of the unicorns, that they can clear and purify water, that they guard forests, that they guard people. So just kind of connecting with the magical unicorn mythology and then kind of tapping into what are the unicorns about? And I do feel like they're magical help. And they bring magical help when we are stuck in a rut, when we feel trapped, when we need to surrender and just kind of bring in a higher power. They can represent that energy of the inner hero, the protector, and help us to just kind of guide they guide our path. Like I'm seeing, like being maybe lost, and then you see a unicorn in the distance showing you the path to take, and then you have to follow that unicorn towards your greatest path. So I'm super excited to connect with the unicorns during this month with the Unicorn Healer course. We will be deeply connecting with the different realms of the unicorns, the different healing frequencies of the unicorns, the different channeling of the unicorns, ways to do unicorn healing and unicorn readings, and ultimately connecting with unicorn life purpose, unicorn quantum abundance, time shifting, manifesting, astral travel with the unicorns, just all kinds of fun stuff. And I'm always excited with these classes because they'll call me and then I'm never really sure what kind of interesting gifts we will get. So we're holding space to see, why are the unicorns calling us at this time? So you guys are invited to the Unicorn Healer class. You can find out more about that on angelfairyhealing.com. I'm also offering unicorn readings this month to help you connect with your unicorn guides and the healing magical energies of the unicorns. And I'm excited to offer those things. And I'm excited for all of you listening to start to explore your relationship with your unicorn guides, with the unicorn kingdom, and just be open to the gifts that they have to share with you, because they are magical consciousness shifters. And I believe it's all about shifting consciousness right now. It's all about shifting the mindset, right? Because it's all about the level of thinking that we're on right now, right? All problems or solutions are in our minds. So we need to be masters of our mind and directing our mind. And they are great guides at helping us with that right now. So I'm super excited to be here with everyone, sending you lots of unicorn blessings and healing energy. And you can reach me at angelfairyhealing.com, or you can join my free Facebook group, Angel Fairy Healing with Andrea Dombecki. Please listen and subscribe to Angel Life Makeover. You can find it on Audible, Apple Podcasts, Spotify. I've got, I think, over 100 episodes. I've been doing this podcast for years. There's lots of different subjects, from Archangel Raphael to um, springtime fairies. We're doing lots of fun stuff with the angels, fairies, and lots of uplifting things to inspire you in your life. So have a great day, everyone, and thank you for listening.